players coming out to A, and a very aggressive A main starts to come in from Aurora.
Kenzie indeed does peek ahead of the curb. See so many players. Deco's Julie's set and ready to receive. R2B2 cut down. Second and third and fourth players, in fact, being spotted. So plenty of teams to peek him. His two teammates start to get set up in the meantime as they start moving together. Backs will be turned. Revan catches those two fantastic headshots, and Nori is left alone.
Lovely taps coming through from God's Reign, punishing that overextension out there in A main, and then slowing down the post plant. Lucky was waiting for that jewel to present out from the doors, and it just didn't.
M4's VAK. Nice nades on Revan and R2B2. The first kill caught by Kenzie. Out a cheater straight through that smoke. Timed it well, starts things off. The mid play comes in from Deco, who gets two more frags. Caught on a reload. Finn can take back him. And the B doors and be ready for any rotations that might be set on the default, but really the bomb's going to go down here on the B site. Kenzie looks the right way, looks back into the play. Oh, the save as well of that particular rifle. Getting so close to punishing God's Reign's part of things. That nade and that spray, well placed from Fired Up. Nori's down. And Finn, the tagged up elements here. Deeper mollies will not affect the forward player of the CT basis. Kenzie does catch Fired Up in the end. So 4-on-4. The Deagle able to fight on Revan, who gets a little bit too aggressive. Advantage now taken by Aurora, and they quickly try and storm that bomb site. But Kenzie's backstab is removed, and Deco falls to the man advantage for God's Reign once again. Beltranov also caught back. Lackey left alone. Does take one. Be ready against Finn here. How far does he press?
Now, this fight is everything. Revan actually catches off one of the ramp individuals. Lucky and Kenzie are trying to work together. Spam is good towards lane.
Good read on Fired Up. He's looking for another player as well. Unable to get him. The CT's back away from that aggressive stance in mid. Lucky still finds the kill on Finn for it, so that opening advantage is snatched away. The second player seen. Revan turns on with the shot, ready for the player at Cave, who swings for the kill anyway. Away from Cheetah and start to look back in to mid, but now he'll hold lane directly. Timing missed off from Bobby's part. He walks in, the perfect moment. A 2 versus 2 now set, but Deco is the site defender in this corner once again. Lines the first, lines up the second, and keeps God's Reign aggressing, or facing aggression from the Aurora Gaming camp. Lucky particularly closing the gap against the player in at Donut. That's Fired Up, fired against Finn, trying to trade back here over at Shelf. We'll see one player. They've surrounded him though. Plant will be secured. The B site's been taken, but Finn does clap back with a responsive. He doesn't last long though.
Now look at Lucky in the position out from Donut, just trying to slow these players down. The Julies does catch him off in the end, but it's going to take them a while to get into the bomb site.
Oh, Deco, what a shot though. Revan caught, Bobby next, R2B2, all that remains. The player that clapped heads in the first best of 3 for God's Reign, at least taking Deco down, but P250 of Kenzie next to face. R2B2 next. 2 players in a Donut now to hold the defensive. A 4th man also on the way from spawn. Boost up to allow a bit of a deeper contact to the CT side. Fired Up does find Kenzie. Revan gets forced forward into contact. Finally, they deal with Barvi as a 4 versus 4 ensues, and Fired Up is caught back. Nade sent over towards Temple. Bomb is in the open. 3-on-3, making it 2. Nori most down. Check out Temple, look to engage. Nori has to stand and fight, and R2B2 does isolate him. Look for that second player, do damage. Very fast execution onto that B-bomb site as well, driving the player in the back lines back away from long. Kenzie's going to try and look out for it. Bobby does get that one frag. R2B2 dealt with AWP. Established control by Bobby's part. He'll see that bomb. Flash sent in, player looks to get away. Both go down as they peek together, and these 2 individuals of God's Reign may have bailed them out.
Lucky needs some support to come through from Kenzie, but they're separated right now. Swing comes through from aggressors on the other side of the smoke at the B doors.
Meanwhile, Revan closes in the pincers and catches Kenzie off in the back line. Start the walk here from R2B2. Is he ready for the player at red? Beltranog's ready for Revan. Straight face of the AK. Sees that second player. Doesn't quite get him. R2B2 will also chime back on Lucky, but Nori in with the trades. 3-on-3. They're going to storm that A bomb site. Are they ready for the M4 to his left-hand side? Yes, he is. Nori adjusts, and R2B2 left alone to try hold the defensive. Gets caught off guard as Nori adjusts the same. Finn left alone to clutch a 1-on-3. Gets Kenzie in at red. Now 2 more players on the bomb site.
Try and play defensive. Look to get out towards main, and he strikes towards default.
1-on-1 now. One more pick to find. He sees the shoulder popping out. Sprays back and forth from both players. Blinded, but Finn is on the site. Kit's on him. Taps it once. And Nori will need to play his cards perfectly. He calls his bluff. He waits for his moment on the defusal. Tap again. Needs to find this fight. Nori... Oh, he's playing this to perfection. Finn's running out of time and now needs to stick the full 5 seconds here. Can't find the bomb. Taps it again. Tries to force out that player. Does damage. Nori on 7 points of HP. He'll burn, but he'll get Finn and he'll get... Only on Finn. Scouts of Revan, SMGs and FAMASas for the other 3. Kenzie does find that FAMAS, so that's your start up. Aurora More pressure to be applied by Finn. He's going to have to win this fight. Utility caught in Kenzie's hand here. Revan, scout shot missed. Second player comes in. Bomb's about to try commit as Deco does find Finn elsewhere. So 4 versus 2 now. Man down again for God's Reign. Overwhelmed.
And Revan's going to try his best with the scout. Oh no, don't tell me they're going to try and knife him. The knives come out, Revan!
Oh!
We've seen quite frequently Deco liking the P250 and armor and the pistol. Work him out from ramp. A lot of players starting to work up from connector.
USP of Finn fires away, but Lackey draws out first blood against him. 2 more CTs to hold down the defensive Kenzie. Ready for the short walk. Swings out. Bobby going to get caught off. There is a trade back from R2B2, but Revan falls in the meantime. So man advantage continues to get extended by Aurora. Check out CT Spawn, where Fired Up is going to try and hold from. Nori takes his face and fight against him.
All the way up to short and pretty much give himself an off angle. A 1 kill returns out for the murder hole anymore? No, not to be. Aurora Gaming.
Fired Up with 1, Revan with another. Revan playing into mid. Fired Up playing back over. Molly does drive Fired Up back near WP. Sees the man as Nori pops out lower and transfers his spray onto Revan for the 2K. Advantage taken back by Casualty. 3 on 3. As Deco lands R2B2, makes it 2. As trade back, responsive on the refrag. Finn caught off and Bobby nowhere to be seen. He sent R2B2 ready for the walk contact ahead of the smokes. Does see his man? Did he see him? No, Lackey dropped.
Very quick out to the B apartments though. Fired Up just needs to try and delay time, try and get as much damage off, and he's got away with 1 kill, but they know where he is. He's trapped in the archers, and Belchlock's going to swing. Haven't quite overwhelmed him completely, and this buys time for the rotations in market.
Fire of that nade comes in, but you're right about time stalling. 3 players back here to receive a 3 on.
They're slowing it down. They're waiting for repositions, and it's already coming from Finn.
Sees 1. Nori wins that fight. Molly sent deep now over at the window. The AWP also will get smoked off position. Bobby does catch Deco.
Or from the window angle. Belchlock can get the bomb down.
Loses his teammate. He's waiting for the second man. Oh, he knows how to play this so perfectly. He's just playing them for fools once again. Here's the footsteps. The AWP is still unknown about. Hap taps the head, sees the shoulder, swings away, stalls against Revan, whose quick scope is required. It's still not game. Series is where they bounce back, adjust against any mistakes they might have made, and they just look like the team that should win the tournament here. Map point for 12 rounds. Aurora already strike first on the execution towards that B bomb site. Nori with his headshot on. Fired Up. Finn with 1 back. Revan traded in result. 4 versus 2 situation. Finn and Barvi to try and keep God's Reign in this map up by a small amount. Kenzie is caught for 1 pick, but Finn's not going to last, and Barvi is left alone. Flanked about, faced upon by the CT forces. Belchanov eventually gets